gonna need today are a pad of paper, classic yellow if you want, or anything, and a pencil or two. Okay, once you've got that, step one, my suggestion is to start with something that is broad enough to have a lot of topics. Like writing a song about a red bicycle is gonna really limit what you can do. Now, if that's a metaphor for something, that's fine, but I'm gonna start with a broader topic and allow that to help me go. So here's the theme I'm gonna choose. Okay, my idea is gonna be Power Up. It's gonna be a video game, song or something. Okay, Power Up, and that could apply to a lot of things. Now, I'm gonna put that word in the center. Now I'm gonna write all the words, I'm gonna spend only like maybe a minute coming up with as many words that I can think of that go along with powering up. Okay, so I'm gonna put electricity, level, strength, speed, agility, blackout. I'm just gonna put any word that comes to mind. Winner. Okay, so I've got some words. So that's the first step, is to get your theme or your main idea and then come up with words that associate with that word. Now, step two. Step two is we're gonna take each of these words and come up with rhyming words, and we're only gonna spend like maybe a minute or two at the most coming up with just the first ideas that come to mind. So level, shovel, hovel, disheveled, okay, agility, ability, stility, okay, speed, heed, need, greed, deed. That one's a great word, that E sound. Feed, okay, blackout, shout, get out, route, stout, lout. I'm not gonna judge the words right now, I'm just gonna write them, whatever comes to my electricity, ethnicity, synchronicity, electric might be a better word, stick, lick, trick, nick. But, and if you find a word that's really hard to rhyme, coming up with another word that's similar to that word, use a thesaurus, and maybe use that thesaurus to choose another word that has a better, the words that have an A sound at the end, an E sound at the end, an O sound at the end, those are all gonna provide better rhymes. But when you're brainstorming, you just wanna go with your idea. Strength, length, coming up with actual lines to go with each of those words. So for example, I'm gonna look at lead, this one here related to Power Up, lead, deed, greed, need, feed, heed, those are all pretty good. So I'm gonna write down words that, lines that I'll have that ending rhyme of that line. So I'm gonna get ahead, take the lead. So there's my word lead. I'm just gonna use each of these words. I'm not gonna judge how good my line is right now. I'm just gonna write it down. This is so important. Don't overthink it, just get the lines down. Feed, okay, I gotta get ahead, take the lead, I can outrun, I got the speed. All the food that you feed. I'm not saying these are all good lines. I'm just saying they're gonna rhyme. And then I will repeat this process with all of these lines, and pretty soon, not only do I have a bunch of rhyming sets of lyrics, but I also have a bunch of things that are kind of related to my initial concept, which was Power Up. So all of a sudden, instead of coming out of, in this whole process, just that I just did right now, it has taken about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna edit this down, but really within 5 to 10 minutes, and depending on how fast you go and how little you edit yourself, this can be a super powerful tool to get a bunch of words so that you're not just starting from that blank page. So Anyway, so I hope that was helpful. I hope there are some things in there that get you going. I think the main goal of this exercise is to just write something down, not to get stuck, not to get held up in being perfect or like every line being the perfect line, because most people that do that don't finish any lines. They're paralyzed. This concept of perfectionism paralysis, that if you have to do everything perfectly, it paralyzes you. So in songwriting, it's more important. Just get something down on paper. Don't judge it. Just do it. And then later, once you've got a structure, you've got a verse, you've got a chorus, maybe you've got a bridge, then you can come back and go, yeah, that second verse isn't very good, or that first verse isn't very good. Then you do the work of rewriting. But I want to get you past that and just get you some songs. And then from there, you can do more with it. I hope that was helpful. And yeah, I don't make these all the time, but I made this for myself because I wanted to remember this technique, and it's super useful. So have a great day, and bye.